Let's check this shit out.
Oh boy, here we go. Last time we looked at a full decade of gaming to highlight the best titles of the 2010s. But today we're going to count down the opposite side of the spectrum. Now, here's the deal. If someone disagrees with your choices, it's easy to claim your favorites as simply your opinion.
I don't know this.
If a game is amongst the worst out there, it can feel personal, like a knife right to the heart. So, in preparation for this video, I thought I'd make a public poll and rank the worst of the decade based on the top 20 suggestions from my Twitter feed.
That's Swedish.
But I discovered that even that can be controversial. People were livid that Kingdom Hearts 3 and Skyward Sword were even on the list at all, despite their heavy criticism. And you know what? I sort of agree. You can't really put games.
I like Kingdom Hearts though. I fucking like Kingdom Hearts. Yo, Amazon, I only speak Swedish. No, dude, I'm South African. English stream. What's up? I don't know where Closure is from though.
Like that next to unplayable.
But I did Kingdom Hearts, bro.
Retribution.
What the fuck is this?
So I decided we need a new angle. Instead of the objectively worst experiences of the 2010s, today let's take a look at the 10 most disappointing titles of the last 10 years.
Metroid Prime.
Maybe thousands of absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, I'm from South Africa, bro.
Could be considered the worst, but
Cape Town.
And that wouldn't make for as interesting of a list anyway. This way, I'm more or less looking at these entries from the view of public perception.
Okay.
To deliver on the hype people had for them. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't kill me, please. Blame the hashtag angry pod. Alright.
What does it look like outside? What the fuck, bro? It's fucking perfectly normal.
Get started.
I'll show you a picture after this. Where you from, bro? No Man's Sky.
Never seen before. Space exploration across 18 quintillion planets, where each one will be uniquely different than the last. Journey with friends, fight against enemy factions, discover thousands.
You're from Texas? Yo, what's up, mate?
Too good to be true.
I love Texas, bro.
That's because it was.
I wanna go to Texas one day.
Copies to news outlets, fans discovered the game simply wasn't finished. While there are virtually infinite worlds to discover, they all felt redundant after just a handful. And yes, while it is technically online with other people,
this game looks like a fucking futuristic version of Fallout 76.
The chance of running into them was next to impossible. This was a statistical marvel to be sure, but wrapped up in a tiresome.
Like you can literally see how fucked up it is. It looks like it's in fucking alpha, bro. Check here. Totally not finished. Camp on this house. Dude, fucking Africa is not that bad. South Africa is a good place. Just Google Cape Town. Google Cape Town. That's where I stay, Cape Town.
And repetitive package. But thankfully, that's not the end of the story. To No Man's Sky's credit, the team stuck with it and ironed out all the kinks over the next couple years.
It looks
the Beyond update in mid-2019.
Yeah, this looks better now.
As finally reaching their initial sales pitch. It may have been too late for some, but it's probably the best case scenario for any game on this list, which is why it only landed at the number 10 spot.
Not bad. Fucking Fallout better be here, bro.
It took 14 years in development for people to finally play.
Oh, this fucking trash, bro.
Originally announced by 3D Realms in 1997, it faced numerous delays and game engine changes.
A fuckload, bro. Fuckload.
Unfortunately downsized in 2009.
Only on the south coast, though. Not on the west coast.
And Gearbox picking up the slack to finish the now notorious project. And after all that lead up and hype, what did we finally receive? A game that was clearly made for the 90s market. Who would have thought? Jokes were juvenile at best and offensive at worst. You could pick up your own poop for some godforsaken reason. But on top of all this, it had clunky controls, an abundance of glitches, and downgraded mechanics from previous Duke Nukem entries. Players were flabbergasted.
Nice, bro.
How this could happen after waiting so long.
How old are you? You should come down, bro. It's fucking pog here. 100%. Legendary.
Time in the oven does not equal quality.
That's fucking trash, bro.
After the deep and captivating world of
that remake was so fucking trash. I didn't even touch that fucking game, bro. I think, like, I played the demo or some shit and I was like, fuck this, bro.
the Dragon Age series, fans were ready for whatever new IP BioWare was working on next.
I don't look African, right?
It happened to be EA bland loot shooter, scrap development ideas, and too many microtransactions. Anthem was just as forgettable as it was unfinished, and for a game attempting
Anthem was fucking bullshit. Bruh, you know when I started playing this game, I enjoyed it so much, bro, but it fucked my PC up to the next level. I think I have like one fucking tweet where Anthem just came out. I posted some random fucking video like ninja doing tricks or whatever. I got like almost 1,000 views, bro, on Anthem. Nice.
to foster a large post-launch community, it had
Put it in the
lavish
freezer, man.
content. The Frostbite engine, as beautiful as it
Yeah,
looks,
there was no fucking content at the end, bro.
and EA seemed to
Did you finish it?
they could achieve with this title. It ended up as little more than a snooze fest. While it seems to have grandiose revisions in the works, it's hard to forget that it launched
Like, this game was supposed to be like fucking Destiny on steroids, bro. It had all the potential in the world. And I don't know what the fuck they did, bro, but they fucked it up, my bro. Like, hardcore.
with game-crashing bugs. Some
Yeah,
even
it's-
bricked entire consoles. Anthem's legacy may be that it felt uninspired, but it's also just the latest victim of bad AAA business practices when left untouched.
100% PTSD, bro. Like, I didn't even have people to play with. I think I was only playing with Kenpachi at the time. I think I just started streaming as well when Anthem came out. Dude, I was so hyped, and then like I played it for 2 days and I was like over it. And it also fucked my PC up to the next level.
Animal Crossing is a widely loved series about adorable creatures and life simulation. After New Leaf released in 2012,
My favorite thing to
the
eat,
next entry to return to
burgers, bro. Fucking burgers.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival was such a colossal letdown. If you took Mario Party and removed all the mini-games, as well as any strategy for winning, you'd have Amiibo Festival. Players walk around a board and watch cutscenes while they gain happy points until someone is
Why the fuck would anybody even think of buying this fucking game? By the way, closure. Can you see my mouse? Are you getting PTSD now? Dude, we are the... I think South Africa is like the top third world country in Africa.
declared the
We have Burger King, McDonald's, all that shit, bro.
This is easily the most boring experience on this list, and really is the entry that least resembles an actual video game at all. As the second mediocre Animal Crossing spin-off game to release in the same year, it's clear that this was just a quick cash grab, created as a
Kingdom Hearts is pog, bruh. Kingdom Hearts is just, my bro.
play the game at all. So good luck if you bought it secondhand, but it looks like gamers weren't fooled by this facade. It only sold 26,000 copies in Japan. That is incredible.
That is
The
incredible.
second BioWare game to make the list, ouch, Mass Effect Andromeda was
Oh, fuck. This video is actually depressing me, bro.
anticipated at launch. People were ready to jump
Cape Town
back in
is dangerous, but like,
Galaxy.
there's
But
certain
instead,
parts that's dangerous.
This.
I do think though we have one of the highest murder rates in the
All
world.
stem from lack of polish. It appeared to be rushed out the door before given adequate time to improve. Yet again, EA forcing restrictions on development led to horror stories from the team and directors quitting left and right. The
Once
power
again,
of the
EA.
crew was drastically understaffed, leading to goofy memes and a myriad of glitches quickly spreading across the internet. But the lack of adding anything new or interesting to the franchise was the final nail in the coffin. Some stand by its quality in some areas, and while its vast poor reception may not be entirely warranted, Andromeda is an important reminder of what happens when a secondary team meets massive deadline crunch, and runs into numerous problems and staff changes along the way.
Exactly, bro. Dude, it's not that. It's because of like the high unemployment rate and like the people that's poor not getting the proper help that they need. But like, I don't want to get into that shit now.
You could make the argument that Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric wasn't expected to blow anyone's socks off. But in retrospect, I think it's easy to say that it's the Sonic 06 of this decade, or possibly even worse. At least that Sonic was fun in a so bad it's good way. This is just so unbelievably generic and
How's life in Texas though?
feels like it belongs in this series at all. Boring puzzles, lethargic combat, and extremely annoying characters that never shut up are everywhere in this title. You'll feel like banging your head against
This looks like a fucking mobile game.
the wall. But that's to say nothing about the insanely terrible frame rate and overall jankiness.
Yes.
It's like a cart that's barely hanging on by a single bolt and could fall apart at any moment. It's pretty impressive.
Yo, Solos, what's up?
Such low quality and be so unremarkable.
Just chilling, bro. I'm gonna siege it out later. But for now, we're just chilling, you know? Tubing.
Remarkable at the same time. To put it in the immortal words of Barry Kramer,
it's just, I don't know. This game costs $60.
But hey, at least we got a half-decent cartoon out of it. That's something.
Yeah, I used to love the fucking Sonic cartoons.
Ah, the game that ruined one of my favorite franchises. Sticker Star was the first and only handheld Paper Mario game.
Thanks, Closure.
This began the tradition of
Maybe like in an hour or so.
Original characters for the most basic Mario
I just work at home.
at all. But even worse, they stripped any mechanical depth
Work,
the original
sleep.
games had, and instead
Didn't give a
replaced
fuck.
it with a simple sticker system.
The question is, the last part, is it a doll? Is it a female? Is it a guy? Is it a pie? What is it? Hey, Mama Mini, what's up?
One-time use. Combined with the fact that experience points were removed completely, this led to logically having no reason to want to battle at all. It made more sense to avoid everything and
Dude.
the best attacks for required.
Oh, Megal, motherfucker.
Paper Mario was controversial, but looks like a masterpiece in comparison. These and many other
That was funny, bro.
This was an empty husk of what Paper
That shit
Mario
destroyed me, my bro.
and it has yet to recover since. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh my god!
Didn't have anything to do with the game.
Fucking loot
It was
boxes!
because of all the ludicrous design decisions.
Oh, you said them.
Loot boxes.
How you doing, Mama Mini?
Overwatch and numerous other titles reserving microtransactions for cosmetic-only goodies, Battlefront 2 gave tangible in-game rewards and benefits to those that shelled out the cash.
Fucking
Were not happy.
pay to win trash!
Vowed to remove them, except it was only for a limited time. And when it was calculated that it would take an insane amount of time or money to unlock everyone's favorite characters, they lowered the requirements, while also lowering the reward for beating the campaign at the same time, making that original goodwill adjustment meaningless. It was poor choice after poor choice, and felt like the peak of EA testing the waters.
100%.
Take advantage of a franchise's loving fanbase without getting caught.
Fucking trash.
If Shovel Knight was the perfect example of how a Kickstarter game can succeed, Mighty Number 9 is the exact opposite, and is a huge reason some people are weary of the crowdfunding method entirely. On paper, this looked to be an incredible spiritual successor to Mega Man, with the original creator Kaiji Inafune leading
This
the charge.
doesn't look bad.
After a massively overfunded campaign,
Doesn't look bad at
but
all.
Mighty Number 9's development story was comically bad, to put it nicely. Not only did they start a secondary Kickstarter to finish the rest of the content, and start 2 more campaigns for other projects before finishing this first title, but the delays seemed to be never ending, even after promising it wouldn't happen again. They also released a demo as an apology to fans, which was ironically delayed itself. When the game finally hit the market with pizza explosions, glaring technical issues, and baffling gameplay,
Oh.
responded to the criticism with, "It's better than nothing." Holy crap,
What?
that is
He fucking got like over $3 million funded with his initial GoFundMe campaign, 900,000. How the fuck can he say it's better than nothing? What the fuck?
amazing.
We both know why you're here.
What? Just,
To talk
it
about
had to
the
be.
next Fallout.
Why isn't this number
I
one?
disagree with a few of the entries on this list, but from what I've seen from polls, conversations, and general research, there's something we can all agree on.
Here we go.
76.
Guys, this is a real PTSD for me because I love this game, Closure. I love the Fallout series, and this. That's all I can say.
is easily the most disappointing and downright busted game of the entire decade. Bethesda has always been known for releasing games with janky glitches and unintentional exploits, but people used to write them off.
Yeah, finished 4 and New Vegas. I'm not like 100% completionist. I just do the stories. I don't have time to do the fucking everything, bro.
Because the experiences were still worth playing, saying
That's true.
how Bethesda do. But Fallout 76,
Like with Skyrim, everything with the bugs and shit, like you just get used to it, man. But this shit, bruh.
which seemed to be a promising idea of bringing their post-apocalyptic wasteland into an MMO setting, has failed to deliver in almost every single aspect. Glitches, disconnections, and crashes are not just common but expected, and happen often. They dropped the price by $20 1 week post-launch, right after the early adopters would have already paid the full
This game has so much potential, bro.
just released prematurely. No, much worse. This was a deceptive and manipulative attempt at getting as much money as possible from their diehard fans. Unlike most games on this countdown, this one is still broken to this day, and it seems like they dug their grave even deeper recently by offering a premium subscription at $12.99 a month for access to private servers, which ended up being just as horrendous and in some cases worse than the base game. It will take a long time before Bethesda is ever given grace again. In fact, for the foreseeable future, I'm not sure they will ever regain their position of power they once had, and it's mind-boggling to see such a fall from grace come from a company that was so influential.
100%, bruh. Dude.
Woo, that was definitely something. For every fantastic
Oh, so it was fucking #1. I knew it.
experience this decade had to offer, there were some really crummy ones too. What were the most disappointing games of the 2010s to you? Why did they fail in your eyes? And what
To me, definitely Fallout, bruh.
Tell me in the comments below and let's talk about it. In a lot of ways, I feel bad for most of these entries. Without a doubt, they had countless members on their team that were great designers, with such high hopes for their projects. Sometimes your hands are tied when it comes to big businesses, and decisions that have to be made that are out of your control. And to a lot of their credit, many of these games have since been patched multiple times and are actually decent now. I think a lot of the disappointment can be attributed to the gaming community and unrealistic hype, but I hope that in the future we'll see more understanding on both sides, better working conditions for developers, but realizing they're people too and tempering our expectations as players. Either way, it's important to reflect on both the good and the bad of the industry, so we have no excuse but to improve for the next decade. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Stay frosty, my friends.
Peace.